feel that if I can get to the range, I straighten the ball out tomorrow, I get back to the same routine I was just in. I certainly think that down the stretch, I'm better prepared now than I was at this point last year. It's hard for me to say that because we just answered every statement made on the golf course last year on Sunday. So I can't rely on the putter the way I did today. I've got to strike the ball better, and that's what leaves me a little uneasy compared to last year. I was at a 4-shot lead and we were at 16 under. I've got to, and I relied on my putter on Sunday last year, and it came through. Can't do that every single round, so I've got to put myself in better positions tomorrow.
Really well, even with a disastrous finish, but managing to maintain the lead. As you've well noted, history says you basically need to be there in that lead to win this golf tournament. This year you can kind of throw the history out the window because of the weather and the wind and such. But he figures out a way to stay there, and that's some of the brilliance of Jordan Spieth, because it's not all inspiring off the tee into the greens. It can be all inspiring around the greens for certain in the putting. But in the end, he manages to get around the golf course, and he's going to continue to do so. I just don't foresee that changing.
As we watch Jordan Spieth warm up, of course, if he can keep his wits about him, David, and these are big ifs, if he can keep his nerves about him, who knows? Maybe we'll be talking about him for years to come in the same vein that we talk about Gene Sarazen as a first-time player who won here and Fuzzy Zoeller as a first-time player who won here. That is a very short list.
David, you've gone to the final round on 4 different occasions at the Masters with a chance to win inside an hour before your tee time. Where are you at?
Well, you try to keep it as normal as possible, a routine, and like I said earlier, there's no way to avoid thinking ahead to this evening and what it would mean to you, your family, your life, your friends, all that stuff if you go on to win the golf tournament. So embrace that. Don't waste energy trying to avoid doing that, and just embrace it, but put it aside. I'm curious to see what happens, but I think you're going to see a playoff with Hideki, Dustin Johnson at 4 under par.
Wow.
How about that? Be precise.
I think Hideki will win today, but I think it'll come down to a Chasers event, and it's going to be really exciting. The first 3 days, perhaps because of Mother Nature's been a little flat, is going to more than make up for it today.
Well, they all, it seems, gave careful consideration in terms of their outfits. They're wearing the white slacks to a man. It goes really nicely with the green jacket. I'm not betting against that kid right there. May not have his best stuff, but he is